Hello guys, how are you? Welcome. I'm coming to you live from Nakhon Si Thammarat, the south part of Thailand. For those of you who do not know me yet and or know where I'm from, welcome. And I appreciate you guys joining. It's raining a little bit and my outside light decided to blow up last night, so I don't have a light outside. Oh, and this is the water delivery, sorry. Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining again. It is Wednesday and it is update time on Ashley. Thank you Lynette for joining, and the names takes some time. Janine, thank you so much for joining. Let me just remind you of all the cool features for those of you who don't know yet. So if you look to the top left corner, there are 4 links, so you're able to click on it. Well, from my side it's on the top left side. Anton, thank you so much for joining. If you click on that, the 4 links will open up and you can go and see what it's all about. For those of you who haven't been following us or whatever the case may be. Anita, Ena, thank you so much guys for joining. You're also able to rewind while I am live apparently on some devices, and then you are also able to join me on a call. So if you have a couple of questions, we could do that sometime as well, with 1 or 2 of you who would like to join me live and ask me some questions and stuff. And Vanessa, Jax, thank you so much guys for joining. I really appreciate it. It is currently raining, but it's nice and coolish. It's humid still, but yes, it's not too hot at least. Thank God for that. And you're also able to send me a message via Messenger, but it will appear on my side. I saw that it's blue, so I'm able to immediately see it, but then it also comes through as a comment in the end. I hope the rain is not too loud, so do tell me please, then I can move inside. Samantha, Janine, Jared, Sue, Crystal, thank you guys for joining. Alta, thank you for joining me. Do let me know. Sue, let me know. Can you guys hear me? Thank you so much. I will, by God's grace, yes. Look at the rain. Okay, so please let me know. Sue, let me know. Can you guys hear me? Is the rain too loud? Do I need to move inside? Please let me know, guys. Peter, thank you so much. And Ilza also for joining. I really appreciate it. Yes, I'm coming live from the south of Thailand in Nakhon Si Thammarat, and I'm glad to be here with you guys again. And I'm actually getting wet here. Wait. Now I need to move everything. My fan, my charger. So sorry, one moment please. Yeah, okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thank you, dankie vriendin. You can hear me, and die reën pla nie te veel nie, nee. Because for me on my side it's very loud. So but in any case, thank you so much for joining. And yes, so someone sent me an amazing gift, so I'm just getting blessed, beyond myself these days. So bless you, Colleen, thank you so much for this amazing gift. So there were 12 pieces in this little package that she sent me, and this is part of it. And then the white scarf and such. I ranted and raved on my page, took a picture, and yeah, thank you so much, Colleen. Bless you. And she's just amazing. She makes these leather pouches. It's like, oh my word. And the bag with the leather bottom. It is so amazing, so cool. Anyway, so yes, I'm so blessed. Thank you so much. Hello, Alan. Thank you for joining. Delisha, Joel, thank you so much for joining. And Sanette, is it Sanette? Also Yvonne. Okay, so I am very happy to let you guys know that my son arrived safely on Monday. Praise the Lord for that. I'm so relieved. And yes, it was a happy reunion. And then, am I louder than the rain? Thank you, friend. Dankie, vriendin, Colleen. I'm happy to hear that. Maybe I should just talk a little bit softer. Anyway, okay, so yes, it was exciting, and it's his first time visiting Thailand, and yeah, he is just, he was just so excited to meet Ashley, and I know that Ashley probably didn't even close an eye last night. And yeah, it was a very happy reunion between the two of them as well. So, and then we did go afterwards to the officer to ask him if they could please make an exception to allow the two of them to meet in person, have an in-person contact visit next week Friday. So he will be leaving again on the Saturday, and that gives them another week, you know, to get over their sickness and things, over their COVID. But apparently they are looking at allowing the visit on this, you know, sorry, that was an ant. Oh my word. Oh. I'm sorry. It actually bit me on my fourth toe. I don't know, where does all these, I've never had these ants. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so where was I? Okay, so he will return to SA on the 7th of June. So we asked that, please, could they make an exception? You know, Ashley also said if they have to quarantine her for the whole of the next week, then that is fine. You know, even if I cannot visit with her, I'll get the visit the next time. So yeah, we praying, we trust that they will decide to allow them to visit next week Friday then. Okay, so Ashley is doing amazing. Really, God set her free completely from all depression and everything. It is so amazing. Yeah, she did a fast last week. And are you laughing at me because the ant? Your yellow sin. Oh, at least I haven't found any snakes here. But anyway, not yet. So yeah, last week when she fasted, that's one day. So it's just amazing when you decide enough is enough. And my God can do anything. So, and seek God, and He is like this, you know, when we truly seek Him. And oh, sorry, my Wi-Fi is in the rain. 1 moment, please. Oh, so much things. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, with Ashley, I mean, it's amazing. She looks beautiful, and I think she had a total makeup makeover or whatever for her brother, because it seems she had her eyebrows done, and she had some eyeshadow. Yes, and it works, yellow. Nia, she looks so beautiful. Oh, and she had the haircut, so she doesn't need to put it up. So she looked really beautiful today, yes. And yeah, they had an amazing. Hi, Natalie from Derbs. Thank you so much for joining, and Annelies and Tyler too. So yeah, they had an amazing visit. I was just sitting there and, you know, talking with hand signs because there can only be one person at a time on the phone, obviously. So yes, so by God's grace, we will go again on Friday. So Warren said he's not really an in-your-face person like his mom is lately, but he said, okay mom, I will come and say hello at least. So, but now he is hiding in his room. So do you guys think I'm going to embarrass him a lot if I now take you guys into his room to say, hey boy, come and say hello now? But I think he is, at least he's not a teenager anymore, so I cannot embarrass him too much anymore. Let's go and check it out. So I made but I didn't write it in mirror this time. He's got the air conditioner on, so. Hello.
Hello.
So meet Warren. And how are you finding Thailand?
It's awesome. It's very hot though.
And how's your mom's driving?
Should I comment on it? No, I'm just joking. It's quite good.
Thank you so much. You have to say that. So I will still have to teach you on the little scooter, né? Because on Friday you are doing the driving to Ashley.
Okay.
And so how was your visit with Ashley? We want to know.
It was quite emotional, but it was very nice seeing her again after all these years. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Very happy. Okay, do you have anything else to say? I've got a microphone. Can you see the microphone?
No, not much to say.
Okay. Okay, so, but do you enjoy the food that is so hot?
Yeah. Well,
And the leaves
yeah.
that you hear? We've got a little tree outside especially to eat.
Yeah, if things are too hot, then you eat the leaves and it takes away the burning sensation of the food. But
It's
yeah, no,
learning
the
quickly.
food is nice. It's very much different to our traditional food on our side, but it's a nice difference.
Good. I'm glad. And so I will, hopefully, we will meet some more amazing Thai people and we will do some sightseeing and I will take him to some Mui on Saturday, I think, for 2 days.
Yeah.
Yes, and hopefully I'm sure that we will enjoy it
Yeah, definitely.
and we'll give you guys an update.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We still need some practice on this interview stuff, I think. Okay, so that was... hang on 1 second. I think I need to switch over to... Okay, I'm back again. Sorry, with the Wi-Fi, between the Wi-Fi and the data, it was a little bit confused like I am sometimes. So sorry about that. Simona and Graceful Kirsten, thank you so much, guys, for joining. Yes, I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support, your prayers, and everything. Thank you, Claire, also for joining. Yes, I don't have enough to say today. It just feels as if there's nothing, and there's so much. Does that make sense? There's nothing to say, but actually there's so much to say. So, yeah. Yes. I'm sorry. So I think I'm gonna cut it short. There was something. Hi, Colleen. Thank you for joining. And yes, see, I've got the amazing white scarf and the beautiful bracelets. So yes, this I really like this. Thank you so much once again for that gift. The 12 pieces, it's amazing. Yeah, bless you. Hey, thank you so much. Renal, Cindy, hello. Thank you for joining. And yes, Ashley obviously is doing very, very well. But also, yeah, God set her free from that terrible depression she had. And yes, she's free. So we are hoping they are, Ashley says the people inside think that maybe perhaps the pardon will be run about next week, because it will be the Queen's birthday, so we're having another 2 holidays, another 2 off days, holidays. It's holiday on Monday and Tuesday again, because the Queen's birthday is apparently, I think it's on the 3rd or something. So they're going to combine the 2 birthdays and make it earlier. So I don't know, maybe perhaps we'll get good news as soon, as next week, probably, maybe, I don't know. But I am definitely going to keep you guys updated. We're very excited and such. And yeah, I think that's it from me. Have you guys got any questions? You can send it to me. It seems as if your names and your messages are coming through slowly and taking a long time for some or other reason. But anyway, Johannes and Cindy, thank you so much, guys, for joining. We really do appreciate it. Suna, thank you so much for joining. And yes, I think there was something else that I wanted to say. It was probably something that I wanted to read to you guys, but now I didn't prepare because Warren and I got back home not to, see, I'm at the loss of words even. I'm not used to having someone around me. I even left my phone twice when we went to town yesterday. 2 times I left my phone. I never leave my phone. Anyway, so yes, I'm getting a lot of distraction because he's here, and but it's good distraction. Any case, so yeah, I think it was probably something about Ash, something that she wrote to me, some good news or whatever. But it's about, I think she had a couple of dreams and she slept very well, so she moved back to an actual room, new room, and there's a couple of people snoring, actually, she says, and that is quite disturbing. So, but then she had such an amazing dream, she said, and she was covered with these, it was like a whole story, and eventually she took this cloth, and it was a golden cloth, and she folded it, and it folded into a whole body suit or something, and it covered her with the head and everything. And she said she just had such a peaceful, nice rest, and she did not even hear the snoring of the people. So praise God for that. And yes, I think He is preparing her, that she has victory already, and she's been sanctified, she's been washed clean, and whatever, the spiritual stuff, and ready to continue her path. So it's another day closer to her homecoming. Yes, so we are very excited about that, even though we don't know exactly when it is. We're excited because it's another day closer. So praise God for that. Okay, so I do not see any questions or any comments coming through from my side at this stage. So, thank you so much, Brunel. Ek sal my kuiertjie geniet, definitief, met Warren. And yes, that's what I wanted to comment on. The article that I sent you guys, that I put onto the page that I posted, about this other young guy that was with the passport. And yes, so Warren and I was talking about that, and we were trying and figuring out how this would have happened, because it's just, it's a no-brainer. I'm sorry, but I would be very surprised if that was intentional, And common sense tells you nobody will do such a thing. He would put it in his pocket maybe, forgetting about it or whatever, but into your passport, who does a thing like that? I'm sorry. So what I saw, what I see happening, or saw what happened, whatever, is that now you get to this officer, you get to immigration or whatever, the guy or the girl takes your passport. Now, can you even imagine how how much is 0.4 grams. I don't know, that's like this. So how big, and I've seen all these kinds of sachets that you can buy here. I mean, they like this big to this small. Okay, no, not really that small. But anyway, I think the smallest ones I think would be about this size. So how easy is it to have that in your hand without anybody seeing that? And if you're very clever, or if you're very good, very skilled, when you take someone's passport, how easy is it? Then you take it, you open it, and then you just open your hand, and it seems as if it fell out of the passport, you know? So I'm sorry, but I would be very surprised if that guy, if anybody would be so stupid to put it into something, you know, into their passports. So that is the way that I think what happened and how you would do it, you know. And maybe I'm opening up myself now to something, I don't know, by going live and saying these things, but it is a no-brainer. I'm so sorry, but that's a no-brainer. So whatever. Any case, anything is possible, but then the other common sense thing is, as somebody said, you know, he moved through two major airports. Heathrow didn't pick anything up. And if you've got anything on you, how do you go through two major airports? What was the other one? Was it Dubai, I think? Somewhere someone has to pick up something. I'm sorry, but it doesn't make sense to me. You go through two major airports and only on the third one, then, you know, you get caught. That doesn't make sense. I don't fall for that. So they are getting more clever, I think, and it is a distraction, because now if there's someone else, a bigger one, bigger fish, he just goes around, because now all the commotion is on this side. And the thing is, in a case such as this, a situation such as this, there's nothing you can do. Nothing. It can happen to anybody. And yes, I am assuming that they are watching there's someone, one of you, who, what did you miss? Who is this? Oh, Heidi, thank you for joining. Okay, so it's going well with Ashley. She and her brother met, but not in person, in contact. You can watch afterwards maybe and get all the news. Warren was up, he said hi to you guys and such. So now I am just explaining about my opinion about this young guy that got caught with 0.4 grams of whatever it was. I don't know if it was cocaine or whatever. And that was apparently hidden inside of his passport. So I don't know. The way that I see it, it is so easy for someone to take the passport. You've got something in your hand, you open it, you drop it out of your hand. It seems as if it was in the passport, and Bob's your uncle. And unfortunately, for me on the other side, if I, you know, for this guy, whoever got caught, there's no ways how are you gonna prove anything? There's no ways. I mean, you can have a camera, but how, on what way would this person be standing? Because I assume there is not cameras that is all around, so that no matter what way that you stand, the camera would pick up anything that you do, you see? So it's just crazy, and it just really makes me so super angry. I'm very grateful that he didn't go to prison, so praise God for that. But yeah, I mean, distraction, and then the bigger fish goes around. And there's nothing that you can do, because you don't know. You don't know if you're going to be next. I mean, it could be me. But we speak life, and yeah. I pray that that person's son, who will be here in July, August, who mentioned in one of the comments I saw, that your family will be safe in Jesus' mighty name. And yeah, in such a case, there's nothing. There's nothing that you can do. But they would probably not send you to, you know, there's a difference between the first court and then going on. And I'm not going to, you know, elaborate on this. But in some sense, yeah, it does make sense that they just find him and deported him and whatever. But good for him. I just want to tell that mother, if she ever gets this message, that I am very sorry about what happened, and I agree with you that I would be very surprised if your son is guilty. I mean, seriously. And also, don't fight it. Just let it go. Give them to God and just continue with your life. Because if you are going to fight that and you're going to come back and whatever, you won't win. I'm sorry. And if I'm wrong also on this one, then I'll be very surprised. But you will never, Farang will never win. I don't know. Maybe you guys know of anything or anybody who did. But the way that I see it, the little that I know, we won't win. We won't win our situations. So guilty or not guilty, it doesn't matter, unfortunately. Yes, so I got another blue message. It's actually amazing because it catches your eye. Colleen, I'm assuming you're asking which country. So he was caught here in, I believe, was it Phuket or was it Bangkok? But it was in Thailand. He came to Thailand, and he's from the UK, and he flew via Dubai and then came to Thailand. And when he arrived, when he handed his passport, the officer opened it, and then 0.4 grams in a sachet of, I think it was 0.4 grams of cocaine or whatever, something like that, 0.6, I don't clearly remember. It apparently, they said it fell out of his passport. Anyway, so best not to travel. You see, that's the, Terence, that's the thing. Because as Ashley also said at some stage, is like, you know, should I travel, should I not? Do I want to live in fear? It's everybody's own choice, and you're never going to know if you're going to be next. But I mean, you can walk across the road and get hit by a bus, you know that saying, or whatever. So life, in most cases, I suppose, is a gambling. And we dare not live in fear, because then we will only stay in our homes, unfortunately, in my opinion. So if you follow Jesus and you give everything to him, then, you know, he's not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And it doesn't mean that we don't feel afraid, but we do things afraid. We do things afraid because we have our focus on Jesus Christ, and we, you know, we trust him. And whatever, yes, exactly, Colleen, Dubai is very strict. So you see, that's exactly the thing. Through Heathrow, through Dubai, I mean, it's two major airports, and now suddenly that comes out of it. There's no way. Anyway, so that is the life that we are, I believe, that we are supposed to live, the way that we're supposed to live our lives, you know. I know many of you are not followers of Jesus Christ, but I would, you know what, for me, I cannot without him, and I dare not without him. And even you get people who say, you know what, but with science, all of these things, as my dad said, you know what, I would rather believe and do and obey and die and, you know, discover that he's not real or whatever, than to die, not have believed and followed and obeyed him, and to find out after my death that, oh my goodness, okay, so God is real. It costs you nothing. You can only gain. Yeah, and so it is a big decision. I think from my side, my suggestion is just to be alert, to observe what is going on around you, and always to be confident. So even if you do not feel confident, you walk up straight as if you're on a mission. You know exactly where you're going, even though you don't perhaps. And you stay calm, even if you are feeling anxious or anything, you know, you don't show it. And you know, as if you're a world traveler or whatever, you know, but be confident. Because I do believe that unfortunately these traffickers and such, they do target people who look the part, if that makes sense, meaning that you walk in crouch, you just look lonely, you look depressed, you look as if you are, you don't have anyone, and maybe perhaps, you know, you do get people like that. But even if you are one of those people and you want to travel, my suggestion is, you know, my advice would be, don't show it. Don't show it, because they do target those kinds of people. And people who look desperate, I suppose. This is a big thing. I mean, you know, but the point being is be alert, know who is around you. Yes, put your backpack on the front and zips even to the side or whatever. And as someone rightly said, do not offer to look after someone's luggage. Do not leave your luggage anywhere. Do not ask someone to look after your luggage. The Thais have actually got a very nice thing going, and that is, I stick with myself. You know, I don't interfere. I don't even smile at you. I look straight. I don't notice anybody around me. I know what I have to do, where I have to go, what I need to do, and it's my problem. Everything is my problem. I'm not going to help you. I mean, even if something drops, you know, we were brought up, we bend down, we pick up something. I know a lot of children. I saw one person, actually a mom with 2 daughters, in Disconto just before I left 3 years ago, and it just struck me, because I didn't raise my children like that. I didn't, you know, I wasn't raised like that. And yes, we can be different on this, but it struck me because I dropped something, and if it was my kids, they would have immediately dropped down and picked it up for someone older than them. But in any case, so just a little bit of useless information. But anyway, my point being is that in Thailand this also happens. So you would drop something, nobody would blink an eye, nobody. So you stick to your own business, and if someone asks you a question, sometimes those people would just look at you. I think Warren had that once when he landed, he was, you know, transferring or whatever, and he wanted to know to which gate they had to go to at that stage. And he asked the one person, she just apparently looked at him and turned around and walked away. So, and I told him, that is what you're going to do, you know, if people approach you, whatever, just ignore them or just walk away. So, and if you need information, go to an officer. Yeah, I know, not everybody is right, but anyway, rather go to an officer. But keep your stuff on you, and make sure you never take those bags off. You don't take them out of your sight or anything. It's more difficult in a situation like this guy. Obviously, as I said, in that situation, there's zero you can do. Zero, unfortunately. So they are getting more clever. But yes, at least he didn't go, they didn't send him to prison and make a big thing of it. Yeah, and do things afraid, but be alert and know where you are going, you know. Do your planning and stuff like that. But yeah, it is dicey. I mean, even for myself, it's like, I'm not going to tell you guys, yeah, come. I'm going to tell you I enjoy it here, and I would probably not move back to South Africa because I'm used to it. And I do believe, I know that in each country, every single country in this world has got their pros and cons. So you just need to learn to live with it and make your choice, where's the best for you. On holiday, yeah. I think somebody mentioned those over-friendly people as well. Then I'm thinking about myself, and it's like, oh, I would, you know, I'm becoming my mother. And Mom, I still love you. And it's not a bad thing, but I used to say, so we would go to the shopping, you know, go do shopping, and at each cashier, she would just have this conversation with this person. I'm like, oh, no, please. And now I'm doing that. And I'm actually worse than she ever was or will be, I think. So I'm actually that friendly person. So when somebody comes to sit next to me, a lot, not always, but a lot of times, you know, I would say, oh, hello. And especially if it's a farang, you know, because I'm not, in my area, I don't meet many foreigners a lot of times. So I would just, you know, make a conversation with them. But what I've seen here in Thailand is that for those who've been here a while, they don't really want to in any case. There's really not a lot of people. So I've now learned to actually just keep my mouth shut in cases like that mostly. But anyway, those over-friendly people, it might be real, but it might be someone who is trying to, you know, do bad things, yes. And yes, Colleen, you are quite right. It is very, very sad that this is forcing society to be impolite and unkind towards others just in order to protect yourself. That is so true. It is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's already been 40 minutes. Oh, my word. Okay, so do leave comments and questions if you've got questions and such. And yeah, have an amazing rest of the day. I'm not sure if I'm going to see you tomorrow, because tomorrow we will be traveling. We plan to travel to go and fetch Abraham, finally. So we're going to travel via the minivan. The first one leaves at 7 o'clock, and then hopefully it will reach there by 9 o'clock. But then it drops us off in downtown. So I'm not quite sure where downtown is and where exactly, how far it is. But then we need to find alternative transport to go to Big Wing. So, but I will execute that when I arrive there. You know, I'm not going to overthink these things. And yeah, then I would probably take Warren off, not off-road, but off-route, off the normal route, to show him a little bit more of the more rural areas en route back home. And yes, Friday we'll be visiting Ashley again. So I don't think I will have the time tomorrow to see you guys, but I would probably see you on Friday again with the reading of Ashley's writings. Yes. So bless you guys, and thank you so much for everything once again. And yeah, have a good evening or afternoon. Love you guys. Bless you.